Hello and welcome to another Unmasked episode of So What's on Your Mind? I'm your host, Lamar Barrett, and today we are reaching out to a superstar in the sports and media game, and he just so happens to be another great friend of mine. We are here to find out what is going on in his world, whether it's politics, life, education, sports, music, health, or anything he wants to talk about. Today's guest, like I said, is a young man that has his own radio show for Espn Radio in the 757, Saturday morning sports show. He's a publisher for Rivals.com and VirginiaPreps.com. And in the state of Virginia, he is well known. He is the guru of high school sports, not just one sport, but the guru of all high school sports. He's always covering something, whether it's the fall, the winter, or the spring. He's definitely covering it. And anytime I want to reach out to him, I mean, it could be whether it's early in the morning, 1 o'clock and 1 o'clock early in the morning, he's always somehow picking up the phone. If I ask him for information, he gets back to me right away. And I'm not the only one. There's a ton of college coaches to reach out to him as well. I want to say, like I said, a good friend of mine, Mr. Matt Hatfield. Good morning and welcome to the show. So what's on your mind?
Good morning, Lamar. Thank you for that very splendid introduction, and I'm doing very well. What's on my mind? A lot of things are on my mind, but the main thing on my mind is, it's something that I was brought up under, and I'm sure you were too, for my family and my folks, and it's the old saying and biblical concept of do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I think we're now in this age and time where you put on television and you see pro athletes punching each other, or you see pro athletes maybe shoving a cameraman out of the way, and we see all kinds of things. You go out to the grocery store, you walk down the street, and you'll see these people you might wave at somebody, they don't wave back. It's little things like that. And I think what has struck me in the last few days and in the last 2 years or so, because I've gone a health and wellness journey, dropping nearly 100 pounds, and I've made some changes to my life. My dad underwent open heart. I mean, he had a major surgery to go. And let's be honest, we've all adjusted with what's taken place with COVID in the last couple of years, and people have, lost some loved ones and things of that nature. But the big thing is be able to make an impact on others, treat others well, say please and thank you, hold the door for somebody. Your next door, whether it's your mother, your father, your brother, your uncle, your aunt, your cousin, your next door neighbor, do something for them, because we all go through some struggles. We all have tough times or not so pleasant days and experiences, but it's how you know this from your days of coaching at the collegiate level. When you tell players and kids this, it's how do you deal with adversity? How do you battle through it? You persevere. And I think there's so many things that you adapt and see the similarities with sports to life. And I see it covering sports for nearly 20 years here, that there's so many applicable analogies and similarities that you can make to your own life. Because when we all leave this earth, no matter what you believe in, biblically or your own beliefs, when you leave this earth, you can't take those material things. You can't take your cars, your jewelry, your houses, your whatever you've earned, how many fantasy football championships you've won. That all goes away. It's what you've done, how you've impacted people in their lives. So that's what really is on my mind is, do something to make somebody else's day better. And in turn, you'll feel better about yourself and your day. And I think that's how we should approach every day of our life. It's impossible. We all make mistakes. We're all going to have slip ups, but do something to say, I'm going to make that guy or that gal, that person's day better. Put a smile on their face.
Man, that is awesome. I'm glad you spoke on that this morning. That is a huge piece. And like you see it, you see that missing a lot of times. We, talked about values, like where did they go? How did they get thrown out the window? And, we got to get back to that. So I appreciate those words this morning, man. And I'm sure you cover. I don't know what you're covering today. I don't know what you're covering this evening. I know it's going to be something, but I want to thank you again for taking time out, man, jump on with what's on your mind. But you have a wonderful day, my friend.
Hey, you too. I value your friendship, Lamar, greatly, and I keep things rolling with the Unmasked docuseries. I know the people out there too.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.